Hi Capricorn, this is Tara and welcome to your October 2016 Psychic Tarot Forecast. I'm going to draw 4 cards for you for the month. And again, first I want to go over a couple of the astrological aspects going on this month. We have on October 1st a beautiful new moon in Libra. And as you know, new moons represent new beginnings. And this particular one conjuncts Jupiter, which has also been in Libra since September 9th. It moved into Libra for a year and a month. So the focus is a lot about personal growth and personal relationships. These are really going to be emphasized, whether they're business, I say personal, but a lot of times in business we have those relationships that are so important to how we make money, to how we communicate with fellow coworkers, as well as relationships that are about our emotions, and that would be love relationships. And also Libra, of course, is ruled by Venus, the planet of love. And this is aspected, this particular moon is aspected by Neptune. And Neptune has the personality of opposing logic. It has nothing to do with the concrete, tangible world, but really it's a source of creativity, imagination, and intuition. So it wants to enjoy time in the ethereal world, spirituality, daydreaming. So it's a higher octave of Venus. This really is going to be a beautiful new moon. So personally, the Libra ruled by Venus and aspected by Neptune represents creativity, fine perception, unconditional love, living from the heart, idealism. So what we can do is, in relationships especially, is ask how we can be our best selves. How can we come from the heart? Talking to others. A lot of times I tell my clients, if they're having a conflict with a spouse or coworker or parent or child even, visualize your eyes, because that's how we perceive, how we look at people in the human form, of course. But visualize your eyes rolling down into your heart space, and that will enable you to come from a different place when you're wanting to communicate with others. It'll really expand your heart, and you'll understand more of where they're coming from. It really takes you to a place of neutrality, if that makes sense. Not as much emotion. So hopefully we will be able to relate to each other with spiritual principles, with the highest expression of ourselves. It's going to be a feeling with this new moon of leaving the past behind, any disappointments, and move forward to a much higher state of being. So there's real inspiration with this new moon. It's very exciting. We're moving into a time that's really awesome. By the time 2012, or excuse me, 2012. Well, really people think it started all in 2012. We did have a big shift then, but really 2020 we're going to see life and how we live much differently. It's going to be more of a community type aspect. So let's look forward to that. In the meantime, let's be in the present moment and take a look at your cards, Capricorn. So the first card that comes up in the month is the King of Swords. This is an air sign, which would be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be a man or woman, but this is someone who is influencing you. This person, well thought about. He's very concrete in who he is. His plans are well laid out. His ideas, he makes sure that they're practical before he moves forward. You can see he's very organized, intellectual guy. This could be someone who is a planner, someone who is, it could be a city planner, or it could be a planner of a project in an organization. But they methodically and inspirationally project what's going to happen as well. This person I'm getting to, for some of you, this really could be a father figure who's giving you good advice. As you can see, he's an older guy in this particular drawing. So this very well could be someone who wants the best for you, wants you to be creative. I'm getting that. Wants you to move forward, and it gives you comfort and security, and really the backing to know that you are supported. It's like he has your back. So think about any air sign that you know, like again the three, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, male or female, that is around you. This could also be someone who has passed on and who's on the other side, a spirit that might be helping you as well. You know, it's interesting too, the next card that comes up is the King of Wands. And these two, I always notice how they're facing, and these two are facing each other. And the King of Wands, or excuse me, the Knight of Wands, I apologize. The Knight of Wands is all about having fun, going off on new ventures, because you have some creative inspiration and ideas. And you don't know exactly where you're going, Capricorn. And again, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But the feeling is that here's the sun, the bird is guiding you, here's the sign that says village. So this is a new opportunity for you. This is a new opportunity for a job, a project, someone that you've been wanting to work with, that you're getting ready to partner with now. And it could be this King of Swords. You know, it could be, although she's younger, usually a knight is a male, but in this particular card, this is a female. And I don't know why that's standing out to me, because there's many men Capricorn, but it might be that this is also an influence on you, another female, and this would be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that also is guiding you. I feel like there's a lot of guidance in through these two cards for you. And if you look, he also has some, what it looks like, contracts or papers, and he's diligently getting ready to open another envelope. So it might be that you're moving towards a position, a new position, that you're going to be signing documents. This could be a new company that you're working for, or this could be a promotion or business deal. But it feels like to me that you're feeling good about what's getting ready to happen here, what's going to be happening. All right, then you have another wand card. The next card is the Four of Wands. Well, you know, the Ace of Wands is all about creative inspiration. It's about new ideas that come up, new opportunities. And then the two, you know, you get more clarification. The three, you start to see rewards. And the four is like the harvest. So it feels like a lot of you are going to feel the harvest of these two aspects together. When I take a look at this card, I mean, it's easy to notice the fruits of your labor. And there's two people. So again, I'm feeling like a dual relationship. Two of you that are joining forces, or you are joining force with another company. This could also be contract work for a company. They do seem like there's a nice relationship here. It could be a love relationship as well that influences all this. Are you wanting to move on and leave the person, or do you want them to enjoy your life as well? So it feels like that's more of a question. That's a question that comes up. In other words, would you be ready to move on from someone, or are you saying, hey, let's go, let's move, let's take everything we have a new opportunity here, have support, there's harvest, there's the fruits of our labor, we're going to see wine, water, good food, happiness, joy. There's the wreath. This always reminds me of celebration. She has on a wreath as well. So yeah, this connects to me. There's celebration around this particular card right here. And she's not backing away from this as much as she's moving towards him. And this feels like it's the result of. The last card of the spread is the Eight of Chalices. And if you look at this card, this is a life-changing card in the tarot deck. The Eight of Cups means that you are wanting to move past, or you're ready to move past a situation or situations which may have not been easy, but you've wrapped up everything, you're ready to move on. The Eight Cups are right, as you can see right here. This big bird has his wings open. This guy is contemplating where he's going, but it's okay now. The feeling is it's okay. You're ready to do it. This really is a life-changing card. So the feeling is for me that a lot of you guys are either moving physically, your residences, your place of employment. You may be traveling some and leaving your family behind. I was talking about that a little bit earlier. But this is major life change, and I don't doubt it with all of the new astrological aspects that have come up about us really changing and shifting, and opportunities that haven't really been in our highest good are being dropped. Whether, people have a fallout with a company, or they get, fired or laid off, or just want to cut ties, or, possibly even a relationship. To me, because I'm seeing this wand, and this is new beginnings, I feel like it's about your creative inspiration. And this is wands. This is about cups, so it could be about your emotions that you're ready to leave behind. It might be that you love a house that you've lived in, and you've loved your community, or maybe you've lived in a like a resort type feeling, and I want to say like a country club, and you're ready to move on because you have other plans. See all his plans in his satchel. All right, so I want to pull some clarification cards to see why this is coming up for you, Capricorn. Well, yeah, okay, so you get the Knight of Rods. Oh, very interesting. Okay, well, this is fun. I always enjoy when this happens. I shuffled the cards, and the first one that came out is the Knight of Rods. This is the same as the Knight of Wands, and two different decks. You can see how this guy is much more fiery. He's very much ready to take on everything. He sometimes moves too fast because he's like a person that's maybe, and I don't, anyone can be like this, anywhere from teenage on up, but someone who has a lot of ideas and they're ready to go, and they may stumble over themselves. So in this particular deck, it feels a little bit more like she's going with the flow here. So maybe it is that you've been ready to make some things happen. I love that these two are the same cards, just different decks. And the Nine of Pentacles comes up, and the Nine of Pentacles is all about enjoying family, home, your money. Look at this peacock here. And it feels very peacockish, doesn't it? So expansion in your money and your home is what it feels like that you all are moving towards. And expansion doesn't always mean to me a bigger home or more things, but it can be an expansion in your personal growth, your business growth, your relationship growth, as I was talking about earlier with Libra, this new Libra moon. All right, my friends, my Capricorn friends, here's the two cards here that are the clarification cards. I'm going to add up the four originals. So we have 1, 2, 5, 6, and 8 in one. Excuse me, 1, 2, 4, and 6, and 8 is 14. Okay, 1 and 4 is 5, and 5 in numerology is about freedom, not feeling restricted. And it feels like to me that this guy is all about that. He's ready to leave what was behind, what he did have going on for him, which it feels like maybe there were some, I'm hearing karmic lessons for some of you. But you've settled those. And now you're looking for your own type of freedom, your own type of spirituality and your own, I almost want to say religion, but I don't mean religion in the conventional way. I mean it towards what are your beliefs, what's good for you now. Okay, so I'm looking at anything else that might stand out. Just really the greenery. There's a patch of green here, the wreaths, again the wreaths, and then this plant. So again, always be around nature. Take advantage of any time that you have in meditative walks or meditation, tuning into the birds, the insects as well. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me this month. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and viewing and your comments. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com if you'd like a reading as well. Or go on my website, just taraventura.com. And the name of the page is Tara Ventura and the Magical Matrix. Look around. I have a menu of services that you can take a look at. And that's under Order a Reading. And you can see what my different services are. Anything from a general reading, numerology and numerology to really looking at your life and envisioning that. How do you want to see it now? He has his hand under his chin, but really what is coming up next? That would be fun to take a look at. All right, you all have a great month, and I'll see you mid-month. Be well.